Happy New Year, future generations. It's January 2019. I can't believe it. It's always one of my favorite times of year. One of the things that we're going to actually send to you, it's something that our staff goes through as an exercise. It's something that my family goes through an exercise. It was a document given to me by one of my best mentors, Dr. Patrick Gentempo. It's titled Remembering 2018 and Creating 2019. And what it does is it takes you through a series of questions that help you kind of take account for all the things that happened throughout the last year, and then helps you get into a headspace where you can start to create the new year. And so this month's theme is titled Because Chiropractic. And if you haven't seen them in the office, the little handouts that say Because Chiropractic on them, please fill one out for us. We know that there's so many of you that have had incredible results in our practice as a result of not only just chiropractic care, which is probably the foundation for everybody, but also in Olivia's practice in nutrition, and also a lot of our shared, our strategic partners in the practice and everything. And so for us, it's one of those things you write down, a lot of those things that you've actually benefited from over the last year, and it's pretty miraculous. I wanted to tell us a quick story about my dad. My dad's lost 40 pounds in the last year, and he is at this stage, I want to say about 15 months into corrective chiropractic care. And one of the things that he wrote down is that it works too good, that chiropractic works too good. And that now I know exactly what my son does, whereas it's kind of embarrassing, but I've been in practice 9 years and he really didn't know what I did. And so part of that's on me because I wasn't maybe strong enough or certain enough to actually get him to commit to a type of care in our office. But at the same time, it's also, where is everybody's space? Did we give him the opportunity to come in and give him, maybe enough initiation or enough instigation to start care, right? And so that leads me into the Gift of Health campaign, those red coupons, those gift certificates that we have, where it's one of the most economic ways to get into the practice. Those are valid as long as somebody schedules, somebody in your family, somebody in your group of friends, somebody who absolutely needs to shift the level of health in their life, whether it's a kiddo who is constantly sick, or if it's a kiddo who maybe, some sort of learning delay or some sort of brain issue, or it's a kiddo who's just well, right? Any of those three types, or if it's an expectant mom who wants to have the best pregnancy possible, but is a little bit kind of in the rigmarole of the conventional medical system, or maybe it's a young couple who is aspiring to grow their family and they want to get in the best health as possible. Anybody in that kind of framework would be a perfect patient for us, and it'd be the greatest honor for us to take care of some of your friends if you could introduce us to them, or just hand them one of those gift certificates, right? The Gift of Health campaign is also tied to a raffle, in that we're collating all the people who have sent people into our practice, and at the end of the month, we're going to raffle off an Instapot, we're going to raffle off a Whole Foods gift card, and also a Amazon Kindle, and all of which we believe that over the next year will benefit your whole life and your whole health. And so definitely send people over, because you can get entered into the raffle as well. The events coming up, huge events. Number one is January 7th is our 21-day cleanse kickoff. I've been doing this cleanse for about 10 or plus years at this stage. Is one of the primary things that I credit to transforming the health and the health issues that I had while I was going kind of through the phase of getting out of the Army and the military. 9 years of military stress started to melt away as soon as I, one, started chiropractic care, and two, started to take care of my food. And the 21-day cleanse with standard process is one of the most fundamental kind of interventions that I did that shifted the way that I took care of myself. And it would be the awesome first step, not only to kind of pave a path for a new 2019 in healthcare for you, health status for you, but it's also just the first step in a huge direction in this, kind of change in trajectory and how things are going to go for you. The other, January 17th, our vaccine safety class. Our flagship course is called The 3 Most Important Questions for Vaccine Safety. It's not an anti-vaccine class. This is absolutely the 3 most fundamental questions that every parent, every legislator, in my opinion, should be able to ask and answer. All the answers are available to our disposal, not only in the government websites that we own. It's not chiropractic research. It's all research that I present that's actually either conventional medical peer-reviewed research, or it's actually government data that's coming from the greatest statisticians in the world. And in our world, we teach it because more than anything, we want informed consent. It's not about whether you vaccinate or not vaccinate. It's that you have the most information so you make the best and most empowered decision for your friends and or for your family and your children. Lastly, I wanted to kind of introduce January 2nd. So tomorrow, this video, actually January 1st is today. It's going out, this video for you, January 2nd. I wanted to give you a preview into a story about my mom. I'm gonna give, every day this month, we're gonna be sharing a video. And some are gonna be with the staff, some are gonna be with me, some are gonna be with testimonials from our patients and things like that. Some are gonna be kind of previewing those cards that you filled out and the amazing stories and sharing all of these kind of miraculous things that we see on a daily basis. But for January 2nd, stay tuned. It's going to be presented mostly, I believe, on Facebook, maybe at Instagram TV as well. Story about my mom and the 3 biggest gratitudes that I have for my mom as a result of taking care of moms, babies, and kids in practice, and how those gratitudes influence future generations on a daily basis. Please stay tuned. Happy New Year. Thank you for being a part of our community, and I can't wait to see what 2019 brings for all of us. Bye.